Wow, this is episode 12. This is episode 12 of D League Opinions. Dante, aka Dante.
It's your boy Deshaun, aka D3. Let's get it.
It's Blaze, aka Dre. You did.
It's your boy Hoagie Bear. What's good?
It's your boy Hoagie Bear. That's good.
It's your boy Hoagie Bear.
Let's get it. So, we got an interesting question here. Who had the better birthday? MJ, Michael Jordan, or Jim Brown, or LBJ, LeBron James, or Tiger Woods?
So that's a funny question. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Moment of silence for the champions. They say we warriors. They say we did it again. Hands high for the champion. No surrender, no retreat. We take the battlefield over every time. And clap your hands for the champion. We came, we saw, we conquered everything in sight. Moment of silence for the champion.
D-League Opinions.
Because
It's
the GOAT
tough.
birthday.
So basically, they both had. So MJ and Jim Brown, y'all know their careers. LeBron James, Tiger Woods, y'all know their careers. Who y'all think had the better birthday?
For me, looking at it, it's hard for me to say Jim Brown over Tiger just because I saw Tiger Woods, dominance. I didn't see Jim Brown's dominance, but I saw Tiger Woods' dominance. I saw his impact. You know what I'm saying? I know Jim Brown had that impact, but I didn't see it. So it's hard for me to go with Jim Brown. So for me, I'm going with LeBron James and Tiger Woods.
All right, D3.
Oh, just based on you saw their dominance. I understand.
I mean, I'm gonna have to probably agree with Hoagie. I'm a LeBron fan, but I'm not looking at the LeBron and Jordan. I'm exiting them out. I'm going between Tiger Woods and Jim Brown. And I mean, Tiger was that nigga though. Like Tiger, who was that nigga, and I didn't get to experience the Jim Brown, so I'm gonna go with Braun and Tiger.
All right, Dre.
Yesterday was the GOAT's birthday, man. Yesterday was the GOAT's birthday, man.
It ain't December
yet. Okay. 6 rings say otherwise. It's MJ and Jim Brown. That man Jim Brown was different. Off of just stats and stories, and then you look at how high the other running backs in the league put him up there on a pedestal. He was different, man. He was a different guy. So that birthday belongs to MJ and Jim Brown. Tiger's good. Tiger's great, man. But
it's pretty easy to me. It got to be LBJ and Tiger Woods because I don't even know what golf was until Tiger Woods got there. I don't even look at golf. Like, who looks at golf just to look at it? Other than the people who look at it, like people that's over 70 and shit. I ain't look at it until Tiger Woods got there, and Tiger Woods was going crazy. And he the only person I know. And Phil, is it Roy McIlroy or Phil McIlroy? I don't remember, but that's all I know. So got to be LBJ and Tiger Woods.
Is he black?
Here to go.
You say Phil? Who's Phil McIlroy?
Next, let's talk about the flopper, LeBron James.
The traveler,
the flopper, the fouler.
It's called a gather step. In the NBA, you get a gather step.
It's called the 3 steps, 4 steps.
This man gathers down the court.
You can't
Giannis does the
twice.
same thing.
You can't gather twice.
No.
And it's 73-59, and LeBron all the way. They didn't stop him, and LeBron throw it down. They swish, and it's 73-59, and LeBron all the way.
Before you pick the ball up with 2 hands, you have that extra step. It's called a gather step. Then it's the 2 steps.
So why they call travel on me when I was playing basketball?
Because you're not in the NBA. It's only in the NBA.
Why do they call travel on James Harden when he does the same thing?
Because he mastered the gather step on his step back. That's why they don't call it travel for him.
But he called it on Steph Curry. And he did this. Then he did the little.
Steph didn't do it right.
He did this. He did this right here. It was like, yeah.
Steph ain't do it right.
But let's not talk about that. We're talking about the flopper. Why LeBron James be flopping for?
The whole NBA flops. I don't want to hear it.
No. This man is 6'8".
When LaMelo did it, you weren't complaining.
Listen.
But
Listen. LeBron is 6'8", 250 with like 4% body fat. Nobody in the league should be making this man fall and flop the way he is. That's a grown man, right? There should be no reason why you be flopping like that. There should be no reason.
Yeah, I was watching First Take, and they brought up a big, good point with Shaq. Back when Shaq was playing, got this big 7 foot something dude then everybody hitting him extra hard, so he got to sell it in order to get the call. If somebody hit him a little bit harder, he's not gonna feel it because he's that strong, but he gotta sell it. So
he's
I
not
see
getting
that.
called, so he got to sell it. Thank you, Hoagie. He's averaging the last couple of years. He's averaging career lows and free throw attempts because they're not giving him calls, so he has to flop.
You know why? He can't hit free throws. He can't hit free throws. What's the point of sending him to the line? What's the point of sending him to the line? He can't hit free throws. His whole career couldn't hit free throws. What's the point?
Narrative
is the truth. Look at the stats. Stat man, look up.
D3, if we hear you chewing on this on audio, I'm gonna kill you, bro.
You over here eating pizza rolls like it's his dire lunch or some shit. It's like
his breakfast. I ain't eat yet.
About to get diabetes and shit. All right, next question. We're gonna talk about Draymond's comments, which
listen.
I don't care about Draymond the player. I know how I feel about him.
But you drafted him in the league. But okay.
Draymond the person, he real. He real for what he said. He basically said, so y'all care about all of these other issues and stuff like that, but y'all don't care about the actual players in the NBA. So how do y'all feel about how the NBA players are being treated altogether?
I saw nothing wrong with what Draymond Green said. I don't see a damn thing wrong with what he said. Because how can a person stay professional and not go through all this mental trauma of potentially being traded, getting sit out of a game that they love for a business to be happy versus a person that makes the business happy? Like, I don't get it. Draymond wasn't wrong. The players need to be held to a standard, but the business themselves need to be held to a standard. Like, he wasn't lying. DeMarcus Cousins got told after an All-Star game that he got traded to New Orleans. He didn't even know about getting traded to New Orleans until that moment. Like, how you supposed to play like that? Andre Drummond getting pulled out of game after being in warm-ups all day to like not play the game that he loves. Yeah, they make the league. They make millions of dollars. They make They make money, basically. But think about it. You're not supposed to like. You can't stay professional, but so much. You can't hold it down forever. You can only hold it down for a little bit without like trying to blow your temper and not be that cancer to a locker room.
But he said it's really not even a basketball issue; it's a sports issue. Because you see what's going on with Deshaun Watson and the Texans. You saw what happened with, Kaepernick, Deontay Whitner, I believe. You see what's going on with those guys. You see college football, college basketball. Guy suffers career-ending injury. They take a scholarship. They don't even care about him. They don't even invest in him further throughout his college career. They just put a scholarship. So what's happening is the powers that be, they have too much power. Somebody needs to check them. I think y'all see the NBA players soon. Y'all see another lockout maybe?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I can see one happening.
The first lockout was because of CBA and money restriction. This one's gonna be completely different. Like, the whole media and league, the whole media and league this is mental health, and mental health in 2021 is bigger than what they think it is. Like,
yeah, but it's kind of tough to have a sit out, bro, because
it's possible, bro. But between the Kyrie situation, the COVID protocols, and this whole thing with the owners and the players not getting along, bro, it's a lot. That's three strikes right there.
You can't just have a Drew League like they did last time during the lockout. Even though that was one of the best, some of the best basketball ever.
It's COVID. For me, it's COVID, so you can't really have the same thing. But that private gym, everyone be in every summer. They can open that bitch up right now and have record games, and that should go more viral than the NBA playoffs will ever go viral. Bro,
all they gonna do is hit up C. Brickley, and he down to work.
And that workout is always gonna be open, bro. That door is open. You're gonna see Buddy Mello back. You gonna see untucked Kyrie. You gonna see LeBron without a headband. You gonna see KD looking skinny again. You gonna see John Wall doing 360 dunks.
Think about that.
C. Brickley workouts and shit. He be going crazy.
But think about that. Not everybody willing to fund that.
LeBron would. LeBron like to play ball, bro. LeBron like to play ball.
Fund that by himself.
He funded a school.
Wait, you know
funded a school.
Whoa.
You know why he funded Kyrie? The niggas that you hate, the nigga that you hate, Kyrie, he would fund that.
Who said I hate Kyrie?
Kyrie would fund that. Real hoopers would definitely fund
that.
Chris Paul would fund it. Chris Paul and Kyrie are the president and vice president of the basketball relations. You feel me? Of like
they would definitely do
association. They will sit here single-handedly be like, so we doing this? We locking out? Because we got money on our dance, so we don't need them for real. They just pay us, but we got endorsement deals outside of just the NBA.
Exactly. They don't really need those game checks.
They could shut down and just have a gym and just do pickup games all day, and that's gonna be the best basketball because it's just the best players on the same team against the best players. We see it during the summer all the time. Jamal Crawford got a whole pro-am court in Seattle. Just go over there. He retired. Just go over there. Unlock that gym up and go crazy. Like they got resources. It's possible. I see a lockout. Not this
Hey,
season.
It's
you
possible.
Like,
I don't see him.
Drake-
I don't see him putting the fun together. They can. I don't think they will.
You know, Drake cool about everybody in the league. He got his own little gym in his mansion. They can just slide up there and be
get
cool.
COVID tested, and guess what? You
Yeah,
done.
but Drake won't
I
tell
don't want to see no OVO league. I don't want to see that.
Bro,
Drake
y'all
won't
go.
tell
Of
his
course
ass.
you don't.
dumb.
And then you got a fun for for COVID tested like what? Probably like
Not
every
bad.
time you play, like what? Like
That's
every
not
other
bad.
day, bro.
That's not bad.
You said what?
That's not bad. I don't see no wrong
But
with
you
that.
gotta pay for the staff for the COVID test. You gotta pay for the staff on the basketball team. You gotta pay for the staff too.
Pay for it.
You gotta pay for a lot. You gotta pay.
You telling millionaires they got to
You
pay
telling
I'm
for
about to say
millionaires
you
they gotta
telling
pay.
about
You gotta pay the
50,000
players.
millionaires.
Do you know how much LeBron pays for his
And
training
not all of
staff?
them are willing
His
to put their
personal
money
training
in this.
staff? You
And
know how
not
much
all
LeBron
of them are
pays?
willing to put this money in this. That's what I'm saying.
Stars would.
They can
If they
do
wanna
it. I don't
hoop.
think they will.
If they want to hoop, the stars and the hoopers that really want to hoop, they'll do it.
If it
Hey,
gets to the
look.
point where they fed up with the owners and everything, they'll do it.
Look. I'm gonna ask whoever watching this. I want y'all to comment and what y'all thoughts about NBA starting another league, or the players just building their own union, basically like that.
A players union, a players only union,
But-
not for a full season.
Yeah,
Just
but
like a
just,
little-
Just for a little bit of lockout.
Yeah, a little bit of a lockout.
The next-
the league gonna fold.
We're gonna talk
League
about
over, yeah.
Jalen Johnson, the Duke star. He is opting out of the Duke season to get ready for the NBA draft. How do y'all feel about that? Don't ask me no questions about it.
He's a quitter. I don't want to hear it.
Wow.
Everybody was telling Zion last year. They was like, when Zion got hurt, they was like, Zion, nah, just sit out and just sit out and play. Just sit out and wait for the season to start for the NBA draft. He said, nah, these my guys. I'm trying to hoop with them.
You know why?
Boy ain't got that
You
heart
know
in
the
him.
difference? You know what's the difference? Duke was in a chance to win an NCAA championship. This Duke team this year not in the run to win an NCAA championship, bro. Like, if I was him, I'm sitting out too. I have no chance of winning.
You're not getting paid.
I'm not getting paid. I have no chance of winning. If
I
I get hurt,
get
guess what?
COVID.
And forget that. And if I lose, if I get injured, guess what? I'm now looking like a bad prospect to get drafted in the draft. Like, I'd rather sit here and say Zion had a reason. He had RJ, he had Cam Reddish, he had Trey. He had a team where he could be like, we could go to the playoffs, March Madness, and still probably win that mother. Like, this nigga don't got nothing going for him, bro. Like,
Is he even a first round pick?
Probably. This draft
Yeah,
class is
I
really
thought
weak
he was
this year.
first round projected.
I ain't
This
even
draft
heard
class
his
is
name before.
Bro,
the whole draft class is weak.
The only people
Whole
that's
draft class
locked
is
to me is Luka Garza and what's that other dude name? I can't remember.
It's
his name.
a
The other dude that
European
went to the
niggas
G
in this
League.
class that go hard. I can't
Yeah,
remember their
the
name.
other dude that's in the G
G League.
League.
The G League
Not
prospects
even
are
him,
better
not
than the
even
him.
college prospects this year.
Like, I was
That's
watching
the thing,
him
though.
play.
All the top prospects from high school went to the G League.
Exactly.
I know
They
that.
went to go
Yeah.
ball in the G League.
Yeah. But what I say is, somebody said that was unprofessional of him. He's not a professional.
He's
Exactly.
still a
Hey.
college student.
So-
Still a college student.
So
If you gonna call
I
me,
can't
like
say. Plus the thing with Duke, they've been rocky all season. So it's like we don't know what happened with the coaching staff, with the with the AD or whatever. We don't know what happened. So I want to hear some more of what happened.
That's
All
a
I gotta
fact.
say is, if I'm an NBA team and I'm looking at him just quit on this team like that, I don't know about it.
All I know is the Tar Heels made him quit.
I don't hear no Tar Heels player quitting, Dante.
I don't hear no Tar Heels players winning the championship anyway. So anyway, let's go to the next question.
Name a Duke player with a ring other than Kyrie.
Not Dante.
Anyway, who the better coach? Anyway, game of the night, Jazz
last?
Clippers.
The Jazz waxed them boys, and I needed that to happen.
Yeah.
I
They was down 5 at halftime point through.
Look, they had no Kawhi, no PG, so the game was evident. The game was evident. They was gonna win.
It was. I ain't even gonna lie.
I thought at least Kawhi was gonna play, but they probably holding out until the next game that they see him in like the next 2 days or whatever. Or they probably wait until the Nets game to go make sure everyone's healthy, so they don't have to have no crazy. So they can have another crazy game like they did the last time. But great showing by, I hate to say it because I really hate this nigga, but great showing by the COVID producer and Donovan Mitchell. So great comeback.
Hater.
It was
the COVID producer.
And the great showing by the D Mitch, All-Star, and great showing by Jordan Clarkson off the bench. Next
Talk
question.
about the Heat and Warriors game. What's up with that?
Well,
that nigga Steph.
yeah,
we sold, bro. We
Steph.
sold. Zooming on me. We sold, like legitly, like sold the game away. Like we was up at least 8 with 2 minutes left in the game. We couldn't put the game away with one bucket. Like it was. I literally watched the breakdown. I'm like, look, all right, Jimmy Butler got a jumper, miss. Okay, no rebounds. We couldn't grab a board to save our life. It wasn't even like we lost to Steph Curry. We really didn't even lose to Steph Curry. We lost to Kent Bazemore. Who the f*** is Kent Bazemore, my nigga? We let Kent Bazemore have 26 points off the bench. Who is he? Might be gonna get this.
D3, go ahead.
Hey, all I gotta say is Steph is still that nigga. He did what he needed to do when the Warriors needed them to do it. I've been saying it since last year when everybody was like, "Oh, Dame's the best point guard in the league. Dame is this." They forgot about Steph so quickly. He's helping remind them who he is. But Miami, they just got to get their team back together. You know, they've been out for most of the year. So Miami,
we have not played. Our whole team has not played since last season.
I'll say
they still don't have Avery Bradley. That's the problem.
I'll say Steph started off 2 for 14 shooting. 6 shots later, he was 5 for 20, and the Heat still folded. Dre, y'all should be ashamed. Also, I want to say
why. What the Bucks on the 4-game losing streak?
Also, real quick, I want to apologize to Joel Embiid. I was talking to my homeboy. I was like, if Joel Embiid stays healthy, the Sixers have a legitimate chance. Like an hour later, Joel Embiid got back problems at halftime. I'm so sorry for jinxing you. It'll never happen again. All right,
bro,
Dante,
he still played, put up a 31-11. What are you talking about?
He still hurt a little bit.
Shit.
He said he been hurt ever since. He been hurt ever since LeBron James.
We got some breaking news.
Breaking news. Carson Wentz just got traded to the Colts.
We called it. D-League fans called it.
I'm sorry, we're going to switch back to basketball, but the Eagles traded Carson Wentz to the Colts for a 3rd round pick and a conditional 2022 2nd round pick. Damn, he's that low?
That's not bad, change, bro. That's not bad. Damn. The Colts won. The Colts
definitely won that trade.
Damn.
Carson got a defense over there. He got some good receivers.
We're gonna come back to it.
We're gonna come back to it. I noticed how nobody want to talk about Zion getting 36 and Brandon Ingram getting 14. But all right, and Lonzo getting 21, but nobody wants to talk about it. Anyway,
that nigga Lonzo been hooping.
Game predictions. Which I got. We got the Raptors playing the Bucks. We got the Nets playing the Nets playing the Lakers.
The Nets gonna win.
It's LeBron versus Kyrie. It's LeBron potentially going against Kyrie and Harden. That's about it.
I won't even know if Kyrie playing.
Kyrie said he's probable. So that game.
This game is not even as big as it's supposed to be. I'm so disappointed, bro. That game was supposed to be lit.
But Toronto versus Bucks. If Drew Holiday's playing. No, if Drew Holiday's playing, I think I got the Bucks winning. But if Drew Holiday's not playing, VanVleet going for 46.
I got Kyle Lowry going for 28 on the Bucks head.
I got Kyle Lowry scoring 0 points.
I got the Raptors beating the Bucks.
I got Mr. Spin Move holding Giannis down to 26 points.
What up? I got Giannis 30, 12, and 8. Drew Holiday with 20 as lockdown defense. I got the Bucks.
Wow, that's very, you know,
I got Mr.
Very bold, Hoagie.
Spin move.
Very bold.
Because Pascal spin move.
The Suns Nets.
Heat and Kings. I got the Kings.
What happened?
Kings.
I got the Heat coming back. This is that last game was supposed. I got the Heat winning.
The Suns and the Nets. How y'all think that went? Oh, hold on. I want to hear from D3 first. How you feel about that game?
I was bashing James Harden when the Nets were up by 24, but Harden did what regular season Harden will do, and he brought them boys back, and they won that game. I give him my respect for that.
Single-handedly, y'all heard.
Single-handedly.
Because everyone was saying. I know people were saying in the Twitter community, Harden not good no more. All he doing passing the ball. He playing real LeBron-ish right now. 1-on-1. Guess what Harden is? Still a top 5 player in the league. You must be forgetting. It's not wired different up there. He's like, oh, no one's here. Time to get busy. Like, you don't have to get busy all the time. He's a willing passer. He just like when he's off. He's
I don't think people realize
the Nets. Wait, you say he's a top 5 player? You say he's top 5 in the league?
Yeah,
he's debatably top 5.
I mean, he's debatable. I don't know about top 5.
Who's your top 5 in the
There's KD because number 1's KD. There's KD. There's LeBron. Then there's Joel Jokic, and number 5 is debatably Harden, Kyrie. It depends. Like,
Notice
Joel Jokic is
did you just not say Stephen Curry?
Not gonna lie.
Did you not say Stephen Curry?
It's debatable. It's debatable.
Yeah,
I'm taking Jokic out.
This season's debatable.
I'm not talking about this season. I'm talking about overall. I'm talking about
overall. The Curry's in there. Yeah, Curry's in there. Jokic's not in there, but I'm talking about this season. Debatably, Jokic's in there.
Harden so far, he had to run and win a championship.
What happened?
So that makes you not a top 5 player if you don't have a championship.
I mean, if you got to run to get one, you know what I'm saying? If you can't lead.
We talking about skill set. KD ran to get one. What you mean?
Skill set, yeah.
What you mean?
Skill set, yeah.
Skill set. We talking about pure. What you got in your bag? Y'all just not top 5.
I'll give you that, but KD pulled LeBron. Yeah. When LeBron went to the Heat, KD pulled that. So I'll give KD that.
No, it's a different. LeBron made the team. KD went to a made team. There's a difference. LeBron and Bosh agreed to go.
Right now, I'm about to cry. What?
Because this is Miami slander. This is Miami slander. We don't tolerate Miami slander.
I ain't slandering Miami.
This is slander Miami. This is Miami slander.
I'm not slandering Miami.
We
hear Dre. LeBron went to go help build Miami because Miami didn't make the playoffs that year before.
We didn't, which is true. Neither did Chris Bosh made it, but I'm saying. And then LeBron, I'm saying. So they agreed to come.
Can I?
The Raptors though. It was the Raptors.
So basically, y'all saying is it don't count because they didn't have a good team before.
No,
so
I didn't say that. Hoagie's saying that LeBron ran to get a ring. I said
I didn't say LeBron ran to get a ring. I never
said that. What do you say?
LeBron
flashback.
Hey, y'all just not top 5.
I'll give you that, but KD pulled LeBron. When LeBron went to the Heat, KD pulled that. So I'll give KD that.
End of flashback.
LeBron built that team.
Okay, so we all here. Okay,
so we're all agreeing because KD went to a team that was already made.
Trey, he's not. I'm not gonna knock KD's rings because KD still did his thing. Best player on that team, but
I'm mad.
But then he said, "Let me try to go and improve. I can build a team on my own and win."
See, there's a difference. There's no KD slander. There's no KD slander.
There's no Miami Heat slander.
I'm just
okay.
Look. Let's move on.
I'm still gonna say that Giannis though. He has no skill set.
Let's move on to the NFL.
NFL. Carson Wentz.
No, we're not gonna talk about that yet. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Eagles talk about Carson Wentz. Eagles feel.
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it.
Let's go.
All right, Carson Wentz. I literally said go to the Colts. Go to the Colts.
We all did.
Don't cry. Now he's officially gone, Dante. Don't cry.
To do Carson, you have to perform. Look, I still like you, Carson Wentz. I still think you could be like a Pro Bowler. I still think so.
Don't say.
I still think so. No. I still think you're gonna be a Pro Bowler. I need you to go crazy on the Colts. Jalen Hurts, I need you to take that Eagles team that love you right now. Get to the playoffs. I just need both of y'all to do. I want both of y'all to do good as an Eagles fan. What?
The AFC kind of tough.
Did you just say you think he can be a Pro Bowler?
I still think he can be a Pro Bowler, bro.
He's in the AFC. Do you realize they have Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson? Only 3 quarterbacks makes the Pro Bowl. I'm just saying. Only 3.
I still think he can be a Pro Bowler.
Oh, did he just give credit to Lamar Jackson? Oh my God! Where's the confetti? This is a great day.
No, it's really snowing out here, bro. We all acting different today. I
still think he can be a Pro Bowler, bro. Carson Wentz is not bad.
I'll say the Eagles are some fools. Like you get a 3rd round for you could have got a second drafted, drafted maybe a corner or something.
You got a 3rd and a 2nd for him.
They didn't have no leverage. You gotta remember, Carson Wentz wanted to leave. It's too much drama. They don't have no leverage to be like, I want more. Hoagie, trying to get rid of him.
They could have got a 1st or something, bro.
And they got rid of his contract.
They could have got better. Carson Wentz, bro.
He was hurt. He was playing trash. You don't look. It's basically based off your last receipts, and your last receipts in the NFL was trash. So he's not going to sit here and get a 1st round pick out of Carson Wentz. Like you might get a 1st round pick out of Stafford. You get a 1st round pick out of Stafford because Stafford was balling. Like it wasn't like his stats were terrible.
But I'll say it's some stupid organizations out there. You could have fooled one of them, bro.
Oh yeah,
they ain't got Danny Ainge there. They can't.
Yeah, you couldn't fool the Bears because the Bears already had Trubisky. They was already down terrible. You can't fool the Colts because the Colts already knew what they was doing next. Like they already finessed another team. You can't fool the Lions. The Lions already just got fooled. Like you can't fool the Rams. The Rams did the fooling. There's no other team. You can't fool the Jaguars because they already knew who they getting. They're getting Trevor. Like there's but so many teams you can fool to get that pick out. So like I see. I'll go D3.
Hey, well, Hoagie, I can honestly say they did do better than the Steelers in that AB trade. So But Carson Wentz, this is your time. The complaint about you and your excuse was you never had an O-line. You have a decent O-line now, so do something. You have a run game.
Decent.
You have a defense. If Carson can't do nothing over here, Dante, you can give this man no excuses anymore. If he misses the playoffs after they just made the playoffs, I don't want to hear nothing about Carson Wentz.
Speaking of the Colts and their defense, Darius Leonard, man, he sat here and said it in 4K. If you're not trying to come here to work, then you don't need to be here. If you're not trying to put in the hours in the gym, don't compare to come over here in the Colts. He cares about defense, special team, or offense. If you're not here to work, don't come. So if Carson Wentz ain't ready to work, don't pull up, bro. Don't pull up to the offseason. Don't come to OTA.
First of all, I'll say I'll say that the Colts with some young guys that keep getting better with that solid offensive line. And if you look at their division, they have a chance to win their division. So I see them. I think it's a small chance they don't make playoffs.
They have to make the playoffs. They only compete.
Next,
that's it. There's 7
Stop
playoffs.
Stop talking about Carson Wentz. Next, Dak. Money. Dak wants money. Dak man gets paid.
Shut up.
What's up? What's up? What's up with the bread?
Like
what?
I don't know.
Like, I think I think the Cowgirls realize that they can't win really games without having Dakota Prescott.
It doesn't want to win him.
Rainy Dakota Prescott out there. First off, his name is Rainy Dakota Prescott. That's crazy. But without him, they don't really go nowhere. Like with him, they barely go anywhere. But without him, they're like. So I don't see them doing anything crazy, like paying him something wild. But if he gets another franchise tag, he's out of here next season.
Yeah, he's gonna be gone.
I'll say, I don't know why Dak wants to stay in the first place. The Cowboys are cursed. They're bad luck. They won't do anything. They be having squads.
Whatever can go wrong will go wrong with the Cowboys.
It has gone wrong. I don't know why he wants to stay. That being said, especially with an owner like Jerry Jones, I don't know why he wants to stay. But with that being said, I think he's worth the money. Well, his skill set. I think they should pay him.
Okay,
they better pay him if they want a quarterback still. Shit.
My take on this Dak situation is, if Dak wants to stay in Dallas, he shouldn't be asking for a lot of money. You're not gonna win. Winning is what we play for. We don't play to lose. Take a pay cut. Let them go get some defensive pieces so you can help win. Because you out here throwing for 500 yards a game, but your defense is giving up 700. You can't win like that. And if you unhappy there, dip. Because y'all not gonna win.
You don't want to leave Dak hanging. You don't want to leave Zeke hanging. Really, real shit. Because Zeke by himself is, bro. Zeke without a good quarterback is terrible, bro.
Yeah, free Zeke.
I felt bad about with Zeke. They had a whole second string offensive line.
I'm glad y'all mentioned Zeke. Zeke is so overrated, bro. Zeke is so overrated.
Thank you.
That nigga is so overrated. He's cool. He needs an O-line, bro. I hate when running backs need an O-line. They so overrated to me because he doesn't have vision. He just has running ability. He had
a second string offensive line, bro. all his Pro Bowl line
Zeke
injured, bro.
Zeke is a 1 year.
It's hard.
Listen. A quarterback makes a running back. You feel me? Just like that. A quarterback makes a running back because a quarterback can miss the kill.
So you're telling me
it's true.
Dak is throwing 500 yards in the game, right?
Listen.
And you don't take the pressure off of him?
When Dak and Zeke was playing healthy for the first 3 or 4 weeks of the season, Zeke actually was running pretty solid. He was running pretty well. The quarterback not makes the running back, but it improves the running back. Same situation what happened with the Giants when they had Daniel Jones and Eli. Saquon wanted Eli starting over Daniel Jones because Eli made the adjustments and audibles on the defenses on the zone. Like he knows how to read defenses.
How much different would have been if Saquon was in the crazy spot? How much different would it be if Saquon was in?
I've been vouching Saquon better than Zeke my entire career. So
that's what I'm saying.
I've been saying Saquon over Zeke for the longest. I ain't gonna lie.
Zeke is a top 10 running back, but he's not.
Y'all need to let him talk. So I'll say Saquon over Zeke. At the same time, Dre, I'm not. They complement each other. Look at Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill was looking average in Miami. Then he came to where they had a phenomenal running game, and he benefited off of that. Now they can pass off the running game.
They go back. They go back and forth.
Balance.
It depends. I said mature. I'm gonna change it. A mature quarterback is way more impactful to a running back than a running back will be to a quarterback sometimes, based off of reads and defensive alignments. Because the quarterback sees the running back doesn't see the defense all the time. The quarterback sees it. You have a young quarterback not knowing the right reads or the right defenses that they're in, and then not be able to switch it up and call the right play to help your running back succeed. Like, what if they're doing a blitz in the A, B, and C gap, and guess what you're doing? Running the ball anyway to the inside versus going into the outside.
And like, the alphabet and shit.
I feel that. At the same time, you only if you have a quarterback that just performs, like if he could just put up at least 200 a game, the defense is fair that they're not gonna stack the box.
Yeah, exactly. Much. You got someone you gotta make someone that can throw the ball and make the get the ball in the right places. You feel me? Or you also gotta get someone that could call the right reads.
Next topic.
Jimmy G, the Super Bowl they went to.
Next
he benefited off their running game. They don't have it anymore. He looking. They don't understand. They don't understand football 101. My fault.
Jimmy G is a system quarterback. He's nothing without the system.
Next topic.
I ain't gonna say he a system quarterback. I just said he a quarterback that benefited from the team he was on. I'll say that.
Next topic. We're going to talk about the rumor of Deshaun Watson getting traded to the Carolina Panthers for 3 first-round picks and McCaffrey. How do y'all feel about that? I think this just proves what I said before, that the running back is literally devalued. And Christian McCaffrey is one of the best running backs in the league, and he's getting put in the trade package with 3 first-rounders. So how do y'all feel about that?
This is not something that I want to see happen. I want to see Deshaun with Christian. So the Panthers need to find a way to let Christian stay out of that trade package, because they're just gonna ruin Christian McCaffrey's career over there.
That, or just like not trade him to the Panthers, or just not trade him to the Panthers. There's other teams he could go.
Why am I muted? Nah, hell nah. Why am I muted? Who muted me?
Who else would you
can mute you, Hoagie?
What's wrong with y'all, bro? Why y'all mute me? Hell nah.
Who is y'all?
Deshaun Watson. If I'm him, I'm saying hell nah to the trade. Y'all getting rid of my primary target in the future, so I can go over there and die? No way, no sir.
I'm tired of talking about Deshaun Watson, bro. Bro, I know it, like if he's gonna get moved, he's gonna get moved. Just wait for I just want the Woj bomb, the Adam Schefter bomb to just hurry up already. Like
this was a big one. We was talking about Christian McCaffrey too.
I know, because why trade McCaffrey if that's all he got over there? And
Teddy
wasn't trash. Teddy was just Teddy.
He was average. Teddy was average.
Teddy was
next topic. Top 5 prospects in this draft outside of QB. Go. Just give me 5. Go.
So no Trevor Lawrence, no Justin Fields.
No.
Like I said, no Trevor Lawrence, no Justin Fields. I want Patrick Surtain. He's in there. He's in. I'm not no order, but top, like just the top 5 prospects as a whole. You give me Jamar Chase. You give me Patrick Surtain. You give me Micah Parsons. He's a great outside linebacker over there. You give me Kyle Pitts from Florida. Stop playing. Okay. Pitts is gonna be. He'll make a lot of NFL teams happy. Pitts
you just made Hoagie's day. I just want you to know you made Hoagie's day.
And I don't want to say Devontae Smith because it might be Devontae Smith, but that 5th spot's like kind of a jumpy. It might be Devontae Smith. I don't know.
I got I put Kyle Pitts, Micah Parsons, the left tackle from Oregon. I can never remember.
That's what I forgot. That's who I forgot. The left tackle from Oregon.
Devontae Smith. Maybe sneak Jake Waddle. It's an offensive lineman from Iowa that they're looking at too. That they say is nice. It's front end is stacked. I'll say that.
You ain't say Patrick Surtain.
Disappointed. Patrick Surtain.
Because I didn't.
He's the best corner in this class.
Best technical corner I've seen.
You got to go with Devontae Smith.
Best receiver I've seen in the draft. Next to Jamar Chase.
Jalen Waddle, because people forget before Jalen Waddle got hurt, he was actually kind of that number 1 receiver.
Now he walked with a Waddle. Go ahead.
Okay.
He's injured. That's the reason why he's not top 5.
I'm going with that left tackle from Oregon. I'm going with the left tackle from Oregon. And then you got to go with Michael Parsons.
Cool.
We're going to learn that man name.
The Gregory dude. Gregory Rotisserie Chicken. He's good too. Gregory Rotisserie Chicken. He's good too.
Let's talk about these starting quarterback predictions, bro. We already know one, but let's talk about it. My question would be, who do y'all think is going to be the top 5 quarterbacks in the league next year?
Next year. Pat Mahomes. I'm playing. So Patrick Mahomes is gonna be the top. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna be Patrick. It's gonna be A-Rod. A-Rod's not gonna disappoint because he's gonna be pissed off again that he lost, and the Packers not gonna help him in the draft. It's gonna go Pat, Aaron, Russell, Josh Allen, and throw a nigga in there. I don't know.
I got you. B3 gonna hate. So I'm next. I think the Packers draft a wide receiver, and that benefits Aaron Rodgers. Patrick Mahomes. I don't see the Ravens getting Lamar or a good wide receiver, so I can't say Lamar. Josh Allen is gonna get better. Let's say Deshaun Watson. That last spot's a toss up. It's a big toss up.
And
you're not throwing Russ. So wait, Russell.
No. D3.
What was the question, Dante?
God damn it!
I'll get Russ here.
Top 5 quarterbacks in the league next year. Number 1, Patrick Mahomes, without a doubt. Number 2, I'll go with Josh Allen.
The MVP.
I'll go with Josh Allen next year. And then I'll go A-Rod at 3. And then I feel like Lamar is going to take a little leap. So I'll go Lamar at 4. And at number 5,
Hoagie, that's kind of
Russell Wilson. Duh, what Russ?
Hoagie, that's kind of
Hollywood. He got to take that leap in order for Lamar to take that leap. But if his wide receivers don't get better, he can't throw.
If they just keep working together, I feel like they'll make that leap together. I see Lamar trying. I give him some credit. He's trying. They just got to make that leap together. Receivers gonna have to help him out.
We showed D3 a video of the Ravens wide receivers dropping the ball. He was like, "Oh damn, I understand that."
Yo,
I mean, some of those are bad passes.
The Ravens wide receiver. Let me say the D3. The Ravens wide receiver have a pass drop rate of 7.5%. No other team has a pass drop rate higher than 7%. Them niggas drop balls like you drop hotcakes, bro. They got to get better.
Some of them passes be wobbly. I ain't gonna lie, but some of them be on the receivers though. Some of them be on the receivers. I can say
more than females drop their panties. All right, that is the end of our episode.
We are here. We are done.
This is
watch WandaVision. Watch WandaVision. Watch WandaVision. I don't even know. Watch WandaVion.
I got you. All right,
watch WandaVision.
Bow.
Bow.